You will be shocked as you hear this news. Ondo state government is carrying out a serious investigative action, disciplinary action, and trying to get to the bottom and the root of this. This is not your regular news. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Let's get all the details. How officials of Ondo State Ministry of Women Affairs sold babies in their care for 1 million naira. Not $1 million, so not 1 million naira. After facing disciplinary action from the ministry, the duo are currently appearing before the Akure High Court judge, who were charged with the offense of conspiracy and child stealing. The long arm of the law have caught up with some government officials who were alleged to have stolen the child of a mentally challenged woman that was in their care. According to the state-owned newspaper, the Hope, the defendants, Saremo Adeyemi, Florence Abosede, as senior officers of the Ondo State Ministry of Women Affairs, with the former being a director in that regard. After facing disciplinary action from the ministry, the duo are currently appearing before an Akure High Court, where they will be charged with the offense of conspiracy and child stealing. According to information filed by the prosecution led by Bumi of the Department of State Publicity, Ministry of Justice, the mother of the child, Deborah Iretiola, was a mentally derailed woman when she gave birth to the child on the street and was taken by Good Samaritan to Catholic Hospital in Ondo town. Officers of the Ministry of Women Affairs, alerted of the development, had gone in and sent the woman to the Ondo State Psychiatric Hospital along Odu Road, Akure, while the child was taken to an orphanage upon treatment at the psychiatric hospital for the mother. The sick mother began to respond to treatment in the matter of months and began to demand for her child. Although there has been an agreement between the medical personnel at the facility and the officers of the Ministry of Women Affairs and Social Development that the baby will be brought to the mother periodically for bonding, the arrangement was not honored by the defendant. It was believed that the bonding will help with the mother's recovery. After her rapid recovery, the eventually discharged she was eventually discharged from the facility. The defendant had to present her with a baby due to pressure from the family and the hospital. However, the situation took on a scenario twist when the woman rejected the imbecile baby boy brought to her and insisted that her baby was a girl. Upon petition from authorities, Department of State Services investigated the allegation and the claim made by the mother and the psychiatric hospital, and the jail of Adeyemi were charged to court. They were said to have stolen a baby girl belonging to Deborah Iretiola and later exchanged same with an imbecile baby boy. They allegedly committed the offense on the 4th September at the Ministry of the Women Affairs and Social Development in Akure. The Department of State Services Akure has swung into action following the receipt of an intelligence report about the existence of what it described as a child trafficking syndrome at the Ondo State Ministry of Women Affairs and Social Development in Akure. The scenario is believed to have specialized in the sales of newborn babies delivered by parents who are mentally derailed. Consequently, the State Director of Security Services, DSS, directed an investigation to unravel the truth of the matter and expose the members carrying out this activity. Investigations began and complaints and other witnesses made their statement while the defendant made their statement under actions in the presence of their counsel. According to the prosecution, investigation revealed that the baby delivered by the woman was a female and not a male, as the defendant have people to believe the baby was said to have been swung into a sick baby boy by the defendants. The original baby was allegedly given to one Mrs. Toyin for adoption after a payment of about 1 million naira. Another staff of the ministry, one Rosemary Ali, who followed the second defendant to the hospital in Ondo, told DSS that although her boss told her director, who is the first defendant, that the baby was a boy, she discovered that it was a girl when it was handed over to one Toyin for adoption. She said she was invited by the second defendant to accompany her to St. Teresa's orphanage home in February 2021 to check on the baby of the psychiatric patient, and she was actively involved in the adoption procedures, which made her to be certain that the baby was a female and that the psychiatric patient was right. Ali explained that she tried to warn the defendant about the wrongdoing, but the second defendant had told her that they have means and threatened her with made up lies if she reveals the incident. A medical practitioner in the psychiatric hospital Akure hinted that there was an agreement between the management of the hospital and the staff of the Ministry of Women Affairs and Social Development that the baby should be brought time to time for allowing of bonding between the mother and the child. He testified that for over 4 months that the patient was in their facility, the staff of the Ministry of Women Affairs refused to bring the baby despite much pressure and frequent call on discharge. The doctor has sent a social worker to go with the patient to the Ministry of Order to the ministry in order to witness the handing over of the baby. Surprisingly, the officers of the ministry took them to the private orphanage along Ondo Road, where an imbecile male baby was given to the patient, but the baby was rejected by the patient because she insisted she gave birth to a girl. Leave us a comment. We'd love to hear from you. God bless you. Bye for now.